Hi, my name's Matt O'Leary and I am a Reader in Education at Birmingham City University. And this short video is all about the best ways in which to make use of observation in education. The first tip that I would offer people is about rethinking and reconceptualising the way in which we interact with observation as a mechanism. And the starting point for that is trying to separate the use of observation from the assessment context. And what that really means is thinking of observation as a way of gathering information and data in classrooms, gathering information about what teachers and students are doing, about the interactions between them, but not with the purpose of trying to make a judgment about somebody's effectiveness, but trying to help us to inform our understanding of that messy, complex world of the classroom. So that's the first one, taking observation outside of the assessment paradigm, or what I refer to as the assessment straitjacket, breaking free of that. And connected to that is thinking about observation as a means of researching your classrooms. We know that for any teacher who's committed to constant improvement and the development of their skills and knowledge, that the starting point is their own classroom. And so observation naturally is a method which they can be applying every single day in order to gain a richer, deeper understanding of what's going on in their classrooms. And in terms of thinking about how we can harness the use of technology in the context of observation, well, we know that the use of digital technology, video in particular, has become really popular in the last few years. There are lots of different companies and products out there, from mobile apps to static cameras fixed in the ceiling, to mobile cameras moving across the classroom, etc. And regardless of what particular product you're looking at, I think it's always key to base it on a core set of principles. So one of those principles being addressing that thorny issue of control and autonomy of the teacher. Because very often one of the complaints that a lot of teachers have of approaches to observations is that it's imposed upon them. It's something that's done by somebody else, and usually somebody in a much more senior hierarchical position within the organisation. So in a way it's a form of managerial control, you could argue. Now, one of the advantages, potential advantages that technology offers is to allow the freedom and the control for individual teachers to use that technology to capture what's going on in their own classrooms, and to not only record what's going on, but then for them to review it at a later date, to help them to reflect on their own practice, and if they want to share it with colleagues and managers and leaders, they have the freedom to do so. But the other advantage that I would say of video technology in particular is that it captures the real time of the classroom. And again, if we compare this to face-to-face observations where people come and visit your classroom, we know that one of the big complaints is the subjectivity of the interpretation of that person watching or observing. Very often they're not really observing what's going on, they're already looking for evidence to inform their assumptions. And video and the use of technology allows that possibility to capture real time and use that as the stimulus for discussion.